Hey guys, Gideon here with G.T.M Family Farm and Rabbitry. I just thought I'd make a little video of all the chores that we've accrued on the farm. I made a video sort of like this a few months ago. I think it's called What Happens on a Farm at Night or something like that. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring you along as I do my farm chores again and show you the updates that we have. So my first stop usually is to get water for the goats. We use this bucket here and that fills all 3 of their waters. And we usually just come over here, turn the hose on, try and find wherever it is in the grass right here. We just fill this bucket pretty much all the way up. Okay, so that's pretty much filled. I'm going to toss that off to the side, come over here and shut this off. And we grab that, and we go water. So our first stop is the new goats here. This is Licorice, and that is Cadbury. That one's black, that one's brown. Makes sense. So then we check their water here. This water was pretty recent. I just filled it last night. Looks like there's some hay in there, so we're just gonna kind of get that out of there. It looks pretty clean other than that. So we're just gonna kind of refresh their water a little bit. I need 2 hands though, but I'll be back. Okay, so all the waters have been filled. This is also the goat area. I think Emily kind of showed us a little bit of a tour in our last video, but it's double the size. We kind of expanded it, so there's plenty of room for everybody. I actually have to go get some of the goats. We kind of moved them over to another outside area so they could kind of try to eat some of this grass. It's growing crazy. But yeah, so we're gonna go get the goats and move them back inside and close them up for the night so they can settle in. Goats are watered. Now, where's the hose? It's all the way over here. Now, we're going to water the meat rabbits. We actually move those outside into their own kind of little hutch thing. I'll show you guys that in just a sec. Hey guys. So these are the meat rabbits. These are to be sold as either pets, or we're gonna use them for meat when they're big enough. But yeah, they're getting pretty big. Boy, are they cute though. Alright, so we're gonna water these guys and then move on to the next step. Okay, and actually while we have the hose on and going, we're going to, sorry, I was just switching to shower. We're going to water the garden. It's coming along pretty good actually. Actually, some grass poking up here, some weeds. Get that out of there. Yeah, the corn's getting real tall. Got some, correct me if I'm wrong, I think these are magnolias. I'm probably wrong. Then we got basil. and tomato plants. And then this is a mound of compost. We put some cardboard down, but we're going to try planting potatoes directly in the compost. I've seen videos online that those do pretty well, direct sowed right into compost or soil or a mixture of the two. So we're going to try that. But for now, let's water this garden. We've actually had a lot of rain the past, I want to say week, but it's been a couple of weeks. We haven't really gone a day or two without it raining. We didn't get any rain today, and the soil was looking kind of dry, so I just thought I'd come out here and give it a spritz, just to make sure everything's getting enough to drink. I've never had a garden of my own before. When I was younger, my mom had flower gardens, and I think she grew tomatoes. I can't remember. I think she did. And that kind of fascinated me. I just never wanted to really put in the work when I was younger. But seeing how much this stuff is growing and how fast, it really is kind of rewarding, to say the least. And I just can't wait to try the corn and the potatoes and cooking with the basil and hopefully eventually get potatoes growing. But yeah, it's just, I'm super excited. Super excited for it. Alright, and the next and final thing on the list is we have to feed the chickens outside. They just get fed this Nature-Wise layer feed, 16% protein pellets. Where'd my bucket go? I guess I can use this. Usually we use a coffee can, but yeah, that looks about the same size. But yeah, they just get a bunch of this. We have a bunch of them outside there. So yeah, we're gonna go give them their pellets, and I actually have a treat I'm gonna give them in just a minute. Okay, so we just dumped that in there. They went nuts for it. Don't worry, there's plenty for everyone. They don't hog it. Everyone gets some. I think we're getting close to the point where we can be looking for eggs. We do have to build a run pretty soon off of that end of the coop, just so they have some place that they can live other than in here, because it does get messy really quick. As you can see, we just put pine shavings out here not too long ago, and they're already all compressed. It doesn't smell too bad. Chickens, they smell to a certain extent, but it's nothing, you know, nothing that'll make you feel sick or anything. It's you get used to it fairly quickly. And I mean, I can take a deep inhale, and it doesn't smell that bad, actually. That's what they call the deep litter method, when you just keep adding layers. And then eventually, we can pick the coop up and move it a little bit, and we can use all this as compost later on. So we put in this it's an old cat litter box, but we cleaned it out, and we put some pellets in there, and we're just gonna check in. Oh, whoa! Whoa, just kidding. Those are ceramic eggs. We put the sorry. We put those in there to kind of teach them for now, if they're gonna lay eggs soon, that they should do it in here rather than out here, because there's so many chickens in here, and I know for at least we have one rooster. That egg would get trampled, guys. It would get stepped on, get eaten. There would be no safe place for a mother hen to have her egg in here, so we have to get nesting boxes in here, and we have to build a runoff that way, just like I said, so they have more space to kind of live instead of just kind of congregating in here. Okay guys, so the big reveal. This is the chicken's treat for tonight. This is a pork roast bone. It has some of the trimmings and the fat left on it. Emily made pork roast for dinner tonight. It was super good. But yeah, we're gonna throw this in there and see what they think of it. And here we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh yeah, they're all over that. Yeah, pork is a really good source of protein, like for humans obviously, but also for chickens. Man, look at them go. Yeah, there's lots of fat left on that bone. And then they ran away from the pellets. That's right, those will get eaten too. So yeah, that's kind of what the chores are looking like every night now. Takes about 10-15 minutes if I'm not filming, obviously, but yeah, doesn't take that long. Just kind of a quick trip around the yard, see all the animals, make sure everyone's fed and watered, and yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys. So I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day, bub. Yes, sir.